early, Tanzania has officially launched its COVID-19 vaccination drive with President Samia Suluhu Hassan getting her jab. Now, for more on this, let's talk to Daniel Kija, who is in Dar es Salaam standing by. Daniel, welcome to Africa Live. Welcome to the program. Daniel, what's the latest in Tanzania?
Thank you so much for having me. And indeed, you are very right that just a couple of hours ago, Tanzania's President Samia Suluhu Hassan got her COVID-19 vaccine jab. And in fact, it was not just her who got the jab, but she was accompanied by the Prime Minister Kassim Majaliwa, as well as the Health Minister Dorothy Gwajima, and many other stakeholder government officials. We also know that they were religious leaders from the different religious groups in Tanzania who also got the jab. So it was officially today the launching of a national vaccination campaign that has started today and will be rolled out in the coming weeks and months. And this is part of the 1 million doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine that came into the country over the weekend. We know that the president will encourage citizens to not listen to social media rumors that the vaccines would make your blood clot, or some of the weird rumors that she said she heard of the vaccines being brought in by aliens, and a lot of other funny things that have been circulating in the Tanzania social media circles. So she was very firm, saying that although it is not voluntary, she would advise people to protect herself against COVID-19. So it is a very important day for Tanzania's fight against COVID-19, considering the turn of the change in attitude with her government before, as compared to the late President John Pombe Magufuli.
Well, important day indeed. Tanzania is one of just a few countries that were yet to embrace vaccinations, as you mentioned. But President Samia Suluhu Hassan applied to join COVAX and pledged $470 million to buy vaccines and boost the economy. What has caused the change of tack?
Yes, that is something that people have been asking and wondering, and I think it really is about the approach of President Samia's leadership style. I think when she came into power, she made it clear that Tanzania is not an island. It is part of the global community. It has diplomatic missions in the country, business people coming in and out of the country. So to say that you will not have vaccines at all, or you will not make them available for your citizens, would be an unfair move for the people. So since she came into power, she formed a committee to try and look at the best way forward for the country. This committee came with recommendations. Some of these recommendations include, releasing COVID-19 numbers or data, which she already has started releasing. Other recommendations were to join the COVAX facility and get vaccines, which she has already done, and today this is evidence. So the change in tone is perhaps her style of leadership. But even today in her speech, she made it clear that perhaps people did not really quote the former president in the right way. She says she's continuing what the former president had said, and she quoted him saying that he had said, do not accept vaccines until you have done your research. And the key word here that I think has been forgotten, she said, was that the former president talked about doing your due diligence when receiving vaccines. And she says her government has done the due diligence required to make sure that the vaccines the country has received are safe. And that she said, I myself am a mother, I am the president, I have grandchildren, I have children. I am going to show the country that these are safe by injecting the first vaccine into my shoulder. And in front of millions that were watching on national TV, she went and got the jab. So she said, I would not put my life at risk because I know I have multiple roles like presidential roles, family roles. She wouldn't put all that at risk. And then after that, the Prime Minister Majaliwa himself said similar sentiments, and also he got the jab. And the very animated Health Minister Dorothy Gwajima was very strong in her speech, talking about how she wants now to effectively fight against fake news regarding vaccines, to encourage citizens to go get the vaccines, and collectively only till when Tanzanians come together and work together by getting the vaccine, can we reach the critical mass for herd immunity, which is 60% of the population? So it has been a change, but in a way, the speeches today aimed to clarify the fact that the former president's stance was only because he wanted to ensure due diligence was done.